The Virat Kohli-led Indian team played their first test in the three-test series which began at Gale on Wednesday. Sri Lankan captain Angelo Matthews chose to bat after winning the toss, but the call doesn't look like it has worked out to host's advantage. Ravichandran Ashwin ran through the Sri Lankan batting lineup by taking 6 wickets for 46 runs. Ashwin spoiled the much-awaited Sangakkara show when he had dismissed the veteran for 5. Sri Lanka were eventually bundled out for 183 runs just after tea on day 1. In reply, India lost opening batsman KL Rahul and one down Rohit Sharma early in the innings. Shikhar Dhawan and captain Virat Kohli combined to take India to 128 for 2 at stumps on day 1. India trailed Sri Lanka's score by 55 runs. Here we have S. Kannan, the sports editor of Mail Today, sharing his thoughts on the day's proceedings. Sir, how do you rate Ashwin's performance on day 1?
I think it's a very good performance by India overall till now on the first day of the test against Sri Lanka. I think Virat Kohli, you have to admire him for this captaincy. Playing 3 spinners, it's a very, very different ploy. And I think barring Amit Mishra, the rest are very seasoned, Harbhajan and Ravichandran Ashwin. So you would normally expect that, Sri Lankans, Pakistanis and Indians, we all are traditionally supposed to play spinners quite well. But having said that, after winning the toss, Sri Lanka didn't fare well at all. So I think things have gone the way we would have imagined on day 1.
So do you think we need 3 spinners particularly? What's your take on Harbhajan in the squad?
Certainly, the ploy is that looking at the conditions, looking at the pitch, we've decided to play 3 spinners. You're seeing a huge paradigm shift in the captaincy between the way Dhoni used to pick his bowlers and how Virat's, a big kind of a gambler, I would suggest he is. He's read the pitch well till now, and I don't think there's anything wrong. Playing 3 spinners is a good strategy, and if you actually needed variety in the event of Sri Lanka not collapsing, you can imagine that even Rohit Sharma can bowl, even Virat Kohli himself can bowl. But if your frontline spinners have worked well, it's a good sign. I don't think on this track medium pacers really could have got much purchase.
But after seeing Rohit's poor show, do you think Pujara deserved this placement?
See, it's a matter of conjuncture. When Rohit's obviously performed well for Indian cricket, but once Murali Vijay has been ruled out, there would have been certain changes. And again, when you're playing 3 specialist spinners and then you have a wicket keeper, so there's only X number of batting slots available. So that's how Kohli decided to go with this. But I think it's too early in the series to say whether Pujara is better or you cannot really compare the 2 people. Rohit has played well for India, and we'll have to see. Maybe it's a short series. By then we can judge. But to judge him on day 1, just on day 1, would be a bit too harsh.
So how much will you think India will score in the first innings?
I think we can score well. We have plenty of depth in the batting. We are still marginally short of their first innings total. The important thing is not to lose wickets, because if you lose wickets, then you're going to get yourself into trouble. But 200, 250 lead would be good, because this is not one of those wickets where there'll be a certain amount of grafting required. Sri Lanka, I would watch out for Herat, how he's going to bowl tomorrow, and then we can see. But Indians have to put their heads down and bat. There's no need to be in any kind of hurry. It's just one day gone. We've got a full 4 days ahead, and we also need to factor in there's a possibility of showers anytime coming in Sri Lanka, which has been the pattern in previous series. And we're looking for a series win there in a long time. So I'm hopeful the Indians will play positive cricket.